It's a homecoming 8 decades in the making. A Shawano County soldier killed at Pearl Harbor, finally returning to his hometown for a proper farewell. I was at the funeral today to see how he was honored. The Shawano community showed out to welcome Private Herbert McLaughlin home 83 years after he was killed at Pearl Harbor.
It's kind of surreal. I heard stories about my great uncle having been killed at Pearl Harbor growing up. He obviously died 20 years before I was born. I just kind of thought, 88 decades later, they're going to really find the guy?
On December 7th, 1941, he was in the hospital recovering from a broken nose from a volleyball match.
The hospital was next to the shoreline in Oahu. There was a Navy destroyer tied up there, and a Japanese Zero was attacking the Navy destroyer, and a bunch of guys on the ship shot the Zero down. It crashed into the hospital, and that's how Herbert got killed.
Without dog tags, his remains went unidentified for decades until DNA testing confirmed his identity last year. A broken nose helping to match his story to the records.
When the folks from the Army came to tell me, how they had identified him, I asked a question early on. I said, did he have a broken nose? And the woman presenting information said, I don't think so. And then I let them present their information. At the end, I told them the story, and she went back and she looked through the paper and she said, oh my gosh, he had a broken nose.
The procession led to Woodlawn Cemetery, where full military honors included a 21-gun salute, taps, and the presentation of the flag to his family.
Well, I think it's good that we honor our veterans. There's less and less of them every day. And Shawano's a great community. They're very supportive of the veterans, so I just think it's great.
His Purple Heart will be donated to the VFW post that bears his name, ensuring his service and sacrifice will be remembered for generations.
Herbert left, Shawano 85 years ago, and nobody alive knew him, and yet here they are to welcome him home. I think it's a tribute to the community, and it's a tribute to Herbert.
Super cool story. I was honored to be there myself. McLaughlin was awarded several other medals after his death, including the World War II Victory Medal and the American Defense Service Medal.